now, and I'm about to make some tea to kind of end the night. I'm gonna have some of this tea that I got from Berlin. I think it's a Christmas tea. I don't understand German at all, but I feel like this looks like Christmas. It has cinnamon, lemon balm, blackberry leaves, orange peels, apple pieces, and some other really good stuff. Cloves. So I'm gonna have this tea. Andrew and I are a little upset right now, to be honest, because we came back and smelled dog pee, which if you're a dog owner, then you know how potent and almost like shocking that smell is, especially if you had to house train your dog when he or she was a puppy. But Pika has been peeing in the house, and it happened twice today. The guilty one. The guilty one is there. Yeah. He's been peeing in the house, and I think it's because, well, we just came back from a trip, our last official trip for the year. We came back from that a week ago, and I think it's just because we keep on leaving him. I don't know, but he's a very vengeful dog. He's got a lot of personality, and clearly there is some resentment in him, okay? So we're gonna have to do laundry now. Let's see if he's guilty. Let's see. Pika, how guilty are you? Okay, avoiding eye contact. That's a sign of guilt. Look here. Just kidding. I could never do that to him. Although I am actually very mad. But it's hard to stay mad when he's this cute. That dessert that we just had was really good. Grace Street is always so packed if you live in New York City, but it's like the only place that's good for desserts. And okay, I just want to be honest here and go on a mini rant about Koreatown, Manhattan. It's just not for me anymore. It feels very commercialized. When I crave Korean food, like I don't even really want to go to K-Town. There's other really good Korean restaurants outside of K-Town, like scattered throughout the city, but I feel like in terms of the streets that make up like the official K-Town, it's just full of Korean barbecue restaurants that are lacking in quality with very high prices, and a lot of people are just there for the vibe, the atmosphere. It's usually so busy that service is also never up to par. The panchan, so like the side dishes, are just not good, and it just feels like a lot of these places were made for tourists or for people that are okay with overpaying for Korean food, or are okay with being like at these like really overhyped expensive establishments. I just feel like a lot of the restaurants in Koreatown are very glamorous and kind of just for show, if that makes sense. Anyways, it's the start of the weekend now. Andrew and I are so excited. Tomorrow I have a full day kind of planned. I'm actually going to be hanging out with a friend, and then Andrew and I have a dinner reservation. So yeah, I'm really excited for the weekend. I'm gonna go do laundry now because of this kid here. Good morning. It is the next day now. I'm getting ready to go to the upper west side near Columbia University to meet up with a coworker turned friend. I chose this Vietnamese restaurant for us to go to. I've heard about it and it looks really good. And I'm excited because she's like a newer friend. We met at work because we work on like an ongoing project together, and then we just kind of always found ourselves like staying behind after the meeting to talk about travel. She's also a huge traveler. She's really sweet, very genuine, very charismatic. I'm really excited because I don't really have friends here in New York City, or just people that I can really connect with, and I feel like she is someone that I've been able to have really good conversations with. So we're gonna go do that. I'm gonna go and take the train to meet her.
like perfect. She was right there. It's not too sweet. Oh wow. Thank you. That's the Turin cheese.
Yes. Have you tried your Hungarian coffee yet?
No, this is.
Wow, this looks decadent.
They have not.
So this has almond extract.
Almond extract, cinnamon,
Cinnamon.
and whipped cream. Yeah. But like this would not be like ideal.
Hello, I am back out here now. I did go home for a bit after hanging out with Bree just to drop things off and change, but I had so much fun with her. We're definitely gonna do it again. We have like our next food spot chosen already. Andrew and I are currently in the Lower East Side because we have a reservation at 7, which is right now, at a Japanese izakaya. Because just a few days ago at work, I was like suddenly craving, you know, the cozy atmosphere of being in like a Japanese pub, downing a highball, eating skewers. I don't know if it's like the weather or something, but I just want to be like in an izakaya, just the cozy vibes. So I told Andrew and he made a reservation. So that's where we're headed to now. He found one that's not like super overhyped because there are a lot of izakaya options here, but this one I believe is fairly new and it's got some good reviews, so let's check it out. First impressions, a little bit of a different vibe than what I was wanting. It seems a little bit more modern in here. It's still a vibe. It's actually a really cool vibe. It feels like a more modern version of an izakaya. Cartilage lover, this will be your favorite. I love cartilage. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It is the morning and it's going to be a very, very rainy day. It's supposed to be raining pretty much the entire day until I think evening. So I'm staying at home. I'm not leaving the house today. It's also pretty cold, but I had a lot of fun yesterday. I'm glad that I was able to make the most out of my Saturday. The izakaya place that Andrew and I went to, even though I know I said it wasn't like the vibe that I was looking for, it wasn't the cozy, smoky, like intimate izakaya vibe, it actually still ended up being really good. The service was outstanding and they gave us a few complimentary things on the house, which was really sweet of them. I think it's just because it's also a newer place, so they're kind of trying to promote themselves, but I highly recommend the deep fried skewers there. They were so good. And then the bar that we went to afterwards was basically like a Japanese bar, following the theme of Japanese food yesterday. I've been there before and I loved the cocktail selections because it wasn't like an overwhelming amount of options, but each of them had an element of Japanese in them. But what's amazing about that bar is just the attention to detail the bartenders had. We ended up getting seated at the bar after standing around for about like 10 minutes, and the bartenders there are so nice. Andrew accidentally spilled his drink and only spilled half of it. And as soon as we were like cleaning it up, the bartender gave us another full drink. I don't know how he was so fast and observant to notice that, but I highly recommend that bar. I'm now going to make some lunch. I actually want to make some miso soup. I'm kind of trying to eat a little bit healthier this month, so I'm going to make some soup, and I also got some cod recently, so I'm gonna have some cod miso soup with rice. Because I really want to have some pickles with it, is check to see if my young radish kimchi is still good, because I made this about a month ago and I didn't finish it yet. And I mean, I feel like kimchi is supposed to be like stored for a while, maybe not too long, but I don't think a month is that long, so I'm just gonna check to see if this is still okay to consume, but in a good way. Let's see. Whoa. Oh, it actually smells really good still. I think it's good. I'd say still good. It is a little bit softer, even though it does sound pretty crispy, and it is. Ta-da! Meal is complete. Oh, this is amazing. Some cod, rice, put it in the miso soup a bit. And then a pickle. I wanted to show you guys this tea that I've been making recently that I love, and I love having this during the winter. My mom also makes this. She's the one who kind of like gave me this recipe, but it's very, very simple. It's kind of like a Chinese herbal tea. You just need 3 simple ingredients. Typically you would use like a tea kettle, but I just use my French press. because this is pretty much all I have. So all you need are dried longan. This is a fruit very similar to lychee, but smaller in size and a slightly different flavor profile. Then you just need some goji berries. And then lastly, you need some dried Chinese dates, aka jujubes. So I'm gonna put a few dried longans. I'm just gonna make 1 cup for myself. So like a single serving. So I'm gonna put this much, maybe like 5 or 6. And then I'm gonna put some goji berries. I kind of just eye it, and I like to kind of rinse mine with water to wash it. So I already have this prepared. I have about this much, so. And then I've got my dried dates. So I'm gonna put 2. And something I like to do with these is I kind of like to use my nail and poke a little slit inside it, because inside is really where the sweetness is, and this will kind of just allow it to steep better and really get all the juices and the essence of the jujube. Like that, just kind of open it up. And I'll just put the French press lid on top and just kind of let that steep. I like to let it steep a little bit longer, so maybe like 8 to 10 minutes. Sometimes I might add a little bit of water too, because these ingredients aren't super cheap, and I like to kind of get the most out of these ingredients. But yeah, this is gonna taste really good, kind of like a honey tea with a little bit of fruitiness to it. This is the end result and the color of the tea. I feel like a Chinese grandma drinking this, but that's okay, because this is full of good stuff for your body. In December, you guys, is gonna be my health and wellness month. I'm gonna have to reset my gut after so much traveling this year. And I just wanna tone up a little bit and just eat healthier and eat a lot of home cooked foods. But yes, that's it for this vlog. Kika's back here being his crazy self as usual. Thanks for watching the vlog. I have an exciting last travel video coming out next week, or maybe the week after, within the next 2 weeks. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Have a great rest of your week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!